Why is it not? Uh, we are live.
Sweet.
God. Uh, that's just your best reaction that you could give.
Oh, dude, I just read something that killed me.
What?
One of the guys in the chat, because I'm reading the Nintendo Direct chat, one guy said this fandom is hopeless.
I mean, they're not wrong.
I know, that's why it was funny.
Anyway, hi everybody. Yozzy here, and the asshole here as well.
If I sound groggy, it's because he woke me up.
The asshole's the one who is talking. Yeah, I sound a little bit like this because I just woke up. I usually sleep in when I'm not working, but I had to wake up early just so I could stream this. Maybe I'll go take a nap after I'm done, but yeah, here we are. Hello, everybody. There are only two people here.
Nice.
Now there's three.
Bayonetta and Splatoon.
I don't get as many viewers on my. How did I know this asshole was gonna come back?
Hmm? Among Us 3. There isn't even a second one. I keep seeing the same Pac-Man World Repack 2. That would be nice, but that wouldn't be in this because I doubt they're going to put it in a single Nintendo Direct. It's probably going to, if they ever make it, it's probably going to be a multi-platform. So it'll probably be like at a Game Awards or something like that. New Kid Icarus game. That'd be nice, but Nintendo doesn't like Kid Icarus for some reason. See, I want like I really want a Mario and Luigi collection. I don't think they're ever going to do it, but I would. That's just something I personally would just like.
Oh yeah, like the first few minutes are just us like making some predictions. What I want the most is I want a new Donkey Kong game.
That would be nice. I keep seeing the rumor of Nintendo making a new Donkey Kong game, but I just don't know if it's any true. Because if they have, this game's been in development for like 3 years, and they just hadn't announced it yet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible because they've been doing it. They've been having a big habit of releasing games months before release, like announcing them and everything. Because we got the official announcement for Mario Odyssey like a year before it came out. I know I'm fairly certain we're getting Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom stuff. What do you think?
Dude, like the comments are just. I might need to hide the comments on this stream because they're just taking up so much.
Yeah. Well, you probably should. I mean, you probably should anyway because there's 200,000 people watching the Nintendo Direct. I'm fairly certain that I'm correct. Oh, there's Nintendo Capri Sun. Splatoon DLC. That would be a nice announcement, actually. Because I hear the Splatoon DLC for Splatoon 3 is supposed to be massive. Splatfest 3. They've already announced the third Splatfest. It's coming out next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, the theme is chocolate. It's milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and then white chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm choosing milk chocolate. That's my favorite one. I heard someone say Yakuza for Switch, and while I would love that, I highly doubt they're ever going to put Yakuza on Switch because the guy who makes those games, I can never think of his name, but I know who he is. He said that he just doesn't think the Switch is a good platform for the series, and I can honestly see where he's coming from. So I doubt they'd ever put Yakuza on Switch. I have all the games for PlayStation anyway, so I don't care either way. More Kirby. That would be nice, but I think it's a little too soon for a Kirby game. Mario Kart 9. If they're doing a freaking DLC, why do you think they'd release another game?
What we're gonna do?
Still got a year,
They're probably gonna do Mario Kart 9 on their next console.
probably.
There's no doubt about that.
Mhm.
When was the last time you saw Nintendo release two Mario Karts on the same hardware? And no, the arcade games do not count.
Oh,
They have never released. Well, there was that Mario Kart like home game, but that doesn't really. It's not really feasible.
yeah, that's the original Mario Kart game that's on the Switch.
I
I
mean,
actually have it. I actually have it.
yeah, the amount of Mario Kart games you can play on the Switch is a different story, but the Wii U had more then.
Well, yeah, it had a better. It had a great virtual console.
Actually, I do hope
I
we
mean,
hear. I,
technically,
I do kind of hope we hear something about like maybe Game Boy games coming to the Switch.
I would love that. I don't think they do it this soon unless they figured out how to do the trading. Because from everything I heard, and this makes perfect sense to me, the only reason they haven't done it is because they're trying to figure out how to do trading in like the Pokemon games.
That does make sense. So I
Since
have.
those were a big part of the Game Boy's life, um, I imagine they're trying to figure out some way to make it work.
Yeah.
Ugh. 3 minutes.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of which, there's someone who just asked for Game Boy games in here. Dude, I keep seeing. Oh, hey, I saw someone say Bubsy. I'm not even kidding. And I'm just like, there's all the games. Well, the newer games are already on there.
You
Maybe
know,
some of the old
I
ones, but
could just end the stream now, so I didn't have to hear that.
I'm just telling you what I saw in the comments. I'm because I keep telling you what I'm seeing when I go in here. Some idiot was just like some more Smash DLC. Sakurai said there's not going to be any more Smash DLC. Get over it.
Yeah, like probably not a Smash game for probably ages. I
Yeah,
mean,
we got enough.
I don't know how they're gonna compete with Ultimate unless they,
Hey,
unless
hey,
unless they do a proper adventure mode. No, I don't want to hear any more about Bubsy. Fuck off.
Don't worry, it has nothing to do with Bubsy. I saw another comment that I found funny.
What?
Farming sims.
No more farming games. The last one had too much. Dude, I remember
The last one had like 4 or 5.
Donkey made a perfect video about that. I love how for once Sony had the better directive that day.
And it's funny because a lot of their state of plays have sucked in the last like year or two.
Shameless plug-in. The PlayStation Plus video I made. It's getting a lot of attention.
I'm glad.
I mean, I think people should be aware at least. Alright, that's alright.
Yeah.
I think this stream's gonna start in a minute, so we may as well. Oh yeah, one more thing I want. I want a 3D Yoshi game actually, and actually make it a good game for once.
Yoshi's World, no, Yoshi's Crafted World's already a thing.
Yeah, but that game sucks, so fuck you.
New Pokemon Legends. I would like a new Pokemon Legends game. Arceus was pretty good.
I just saw someone say Hotel Mario 2. They will never do another one. Philips ruined their reputation.
Imagine if they ever made it and then they actually did their best to imitate the style of the cutscenes for the cutscenes. Finally.
Oh, it's starting. Shit. I need to.
Let's just cast this on the TV.
Alright, I'm working on it. I need to get. This is Pikmin.
Alright, I'm watching this on my TV.
I know. Yeah, I knew it was Pikmin.
Yay! And that's what people actually would want that I don't care about because I don't play Pikmin. I've never played Pikmin.
I've never played Pikmin, but I'm happy people want it.
Yeah, me too. Because it's like a niche franchise that's getting more and more popular, and I think that the game, at least from what I've seen, it's very original and it really does deserve it.
Yeah. If Bossy was in the chat, he'd probably be like, "Damn it."
You know, I should probably get the Pikmin games on GameCube. I know they're expensive, but I probably should. Everyone in the Nintendo chat is like, it looks really good. I'll tell you, this is probably the best looking one. Because it looks like they're going for a slightly more realistic style.
Yeah, I really like
than normal. Do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Because that game also goes for a slightly more realistic style. This is actually really cool. They're not just showing little bits of the game. They're actually showing areas and whatnot too. They're showing a lot. And I kind of like this. A game that people actually care about. The fuck is that? Ew. I don't even know what the fuck a Pikmin is. I just know it's like a little creature. I know nothing about. I don't even know how it plays.
You're gonna give us a date? No. July.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
That's technically the
I'm
later
Shinya
half of
Takahashi,
2023.
and
but
I'll be
okay.
your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
hmm
That was the latest trailer for Pikmin 4.
Was your only
I
try.
think my stream is slightly slower than yours.
Creature was spotted. What kinds of things will it show us?
Well, I'm watching from
Please
like
look forward to
the
more
actual
information in
Nintendo
the future.
channel, and I'm on my PC.
Let's
So,
see our first batch of
so am
Nintendo
I.
Switch headlines.
But I'm watching it on my TV.
This new hero is a real gem.
Ooh, is this a farming
Introducing
game?
Volume
Oh my
3 of
God.
the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Expansion Pass DLC.
Lapidurist extraordinary.
So I would care if I actually liked Xenoblade.
Say
but I
hello
don't.
to Masha, the newest hero, and a refined.
I don't like Xenoblade, but I am happy it's getting a lot of recognition because I do think Nintendo needs a lot more IPs than just the main ones. And I think every IP gives the audience just something different. And this is like Nintendo's really big JRPG one.
Rack up victories with your heroes and set your sights on the final stage. You might also get
So-
You're
in-game
talking to a
outfits as a
person who
reward.
doesn't even like
And
JRPGs.
coming in Volume
I don't
4
either, but I have a friend who adores it, and honestly, I'm just happy that it gets like a lot of like, as opposed to just being swept under the rug for all the other franchises. Because let's be honest, even if you don't like Xenoblade, would you want it to have the same fate as F-Zero?
Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game
A
launches on
Nintendo IP to
Switch
basically they don't
February
care about,
18th.
so they do nothing with it.
Shake it, amigo.
Oh my god.
3, 2, 1.
What do we got? Oh, finally, they're making another Amigo game.
Grab your Joy-Con controllers and gently shake.
Dude, we haven't got a Summer Day Amigo game in like
during a song.
10 years, over 10 years.
Follow the instructions on screen to pose and dance.
I've never played any of these.
But the
so I can't
unexpected
comment.
might happen, so stay on your toes.
This is like an original Sega franchise. Like the first game I think was on Dreamcast.
Make sure to show
It was either on Dreamcast or like it was early. It was one of the first franchises to go straight to multi-platform.
Those with the lowest scores in each round will be eliminated. Keep the beat
But like it's a
in your first
it's a
place.
beloved Sega franchise at the very least.
40 songs are included, spanning a multitude of genres from around the world. So grab those controllers.
The only time I've ever
and
actually
shake it when Samba de
played
Amigo
as him in
pops
anything is in like the
Nintendo Switch
Sega
this summer.
Superstar games. Oh, that actually makes me really happy. I might
Fashion
actually
for
get that.
fashion?
I might give it a
Welcome
try.
to Fashion Dreamer. This is the place to glam it up and
No.
express yourself.
Oh god.
Here, you'll aim to
Okay.
become a stylish influencer. And
Don't tell
you're
me
in
this
luck.
is gonna be that
Tons of
trend.
people are seeking the
this
latest
direct.
trends.
This looks
You'll
like a.
like if you
This
dig their
looks
style.
like a
Or
poor version of
suggest
The
new outfits
Sims.
for them to grow as an influencer.
Guys, just port the Sims to
Now
the
it's
Switch
time
if you really
for
want to be
fashion
that
design.
desperate.
I love how
Choose
everyone in the
from
comment is like,
1,000
"What?"
design options.
As they
Then
should
add a
be.
personal touch to give your item
Oh,
a
some people are just like, "No." Other people are just putting a bunch of these.
You can get the items other people are
They're
wearing
sleeping.
by
Hey, I
liking
woke
them.
up, I could easily fall asleep again.
Mix and match your favorites to
Nintendo, you
create
are
new
a good
looks.
star. Don't drop the ball now.
By connecting online, you can expand your friend circle and grow your brand. Got an eye for fashion? Then get styling.
Legit, this is
Fashion
just like The
Dreamer
Sims
debuts
almost.
exclusively on
Only-
Nintendo Switch this year.
More boring.
Imagine all the angry Tamagotchi like people.
Delve into these dark worlds.
Imagine when the Switch ends, the stream ends, and there's no Tamagotchi life.
New paid DLC for the roguelite action
I
platformer.
love how they didn't
Dead
even have an
Cells.
image for this game. They just showed
Venture
the
through the
Switch
castle's
logo, like they
hellish
didn't
halls
even
and
care.
outskirts alongside Richter Belmont and
Oh, that's
Alpha,
cool.
leading up to a show
Return to Castlevania. It looks like they're making a new Castlevania.
himself. Wield the vampire killer and other iconic weapons as you vanquish legions of monsters in frenetic combat.
Look at the style. It legit has the aesthetic of a PS1 game.
Accompany you during your quest in Dead Cells. Return to Castlevania.
I haven't played it. I
Sinking
haven't
its
played most
teeth
of the
into Nintendo
Castlevania games.
Switch
I've
March
played
6th.
Symphony of the Night. I love
Pre-orders
that
begin
game.
today on Nintendo.
I've only
eShop.
played the NES ones.
Enter a new grid in this narrative puzzle
And I think I
adventure set
played the
within
one on
the
Super
Tron
Nintendo.
universe. Uncover dangerous truths and retrieve what was lost as you navigate through a
I heard a rumor of
world.
a new Tron game, but I didn't think about it.
You know
And the
what's funny? I
alliances you
actually
forge
just
will
watched the
impact your
first Tron
journey
for the
and
first
the
time a few
entire
days ago.
server. Tron.
I've never seen it. Is it any good?
So this
First
is
for
such a
consoles
weird
on
coincidence.
Nintendo
Yeah, I
Switch
liked it.
this April.
It's got a very unique art
Who's
style.
there? Wait,
Yeah, I love
is
the
that-
way the movie looks. I like how both movies look. I just haven't really played
The
it.
Keep in
time-bending
mind,
murder mystery
oh,
Ghost
it's a
Trick
Capcom game.
returns in HD.
The
After kicking the bucket
story
and
is a
becoming a
bit
ghost, you
convoluted,
can
but if you
possess
can
and control
understand it, then
objects.
I think you'll
With your
enjoy it.
powers, you can even help others, like this woman, and change any
Have you seen
illness.
Legacy yet?
It's just the way it starts and ends is
Fate.
so abrupt. It's like, what the
Ghost
fuck?
Trick, Phantom Detective,
No, I have not. I have
spirits
not
onto
seen Legacy.
Nintendo
I've
Switch
heard
this
mixed
summer.
things about it though.
Her as a movie, it's okay, but her as a Tron sequel, it's a little better.
Thriller.
問題ない交際費無茶を食べろ言っても無駄だし任せろ
I like this art style. They kind of look like Hot Wheel cars.
ここがポリスセンター
デカシムは刑事訓練用の仮想空間
Oh, that was a guy.
すごいここ本当に仮想空
I
間
legit thought that was a girl.
この事件のパズルを解き明かすまだ30分も経ってないよそもそもこの事件には最初から違和感があったこの事件の犯人はお前だ警察だ
This actually looks pretty good.
武力兵器の使用はデカバングルに
Is
か
that
ざした申請
JRPG? Well,
ヒゲじじい
hey, no.
宝石強奪未遂で現行犯逮捕
At least to me, it looks a little more like a mixture of different genres than just JRPG.
ハーバードがカラフル猫ちゃんになってる何が起こった
What the hell?
データを置き換えた
What?
警察のシステムに潜入しプログラムを
Hey,
書
at
き
least it's
換え
not
た
that
それって
fucking
完全に犯罪だぞ
alright.
これが犯罪だと
This is a game I might actually get. This actually looks pretty good.
手段を選んではいられない
I'll give it a shot at the very
人を
least.
肥やす豚どもは一匹残らず排除する
That doesn't look bad.
Once upon a time, there was a witch and a demon.
Yeah, they had like a mix of different stuff in
Oh,
it.
you mean the Owl
Experience
House?
Bayonetta's origins as a young witch named Cereza,
Oh no, this is Bayonetta.
seeking the power to rescue
no,
her
it's a joke.
imprisoned mother. She ventures deep into the Avalon forest
Just
ruled
whenever
by
I think of
fairies.
Witch and Demon, now I'm
going to
reminded
that
of the Owl
forest.
House.
I'm going to become a witch
I'll wait until the last episode comes out before I continue.
There, she'll encounter the otherworldly demon Cheshire. You'll control
That way I don't have
the witch
to
and
wait for
demon
the
at
last
same
one.
time.
I can just watch it all in
Harness
one
Cereza's
fell
magic
swoop.
And Cheshire's ferocity to travel
Probably-
through
I
this
should probably look at the
mysterious and
chat on my
dangerous
phone.
forest.
Because,
I haven't been.
They'll need to work together in battle.
Yeah, I haven't been looking at the chat very much. I haven't looked at the chat at all, honestly. So I don't know if anyone's in the chat or how what they're saying. For once.
Because
I'm usually the one who looks at the chat.
Strategically use each character's abilities to win battles. The duo will gain strength as they continue their journey. By obtaining more power.
Imagine if her original voice actress makes another video about fucking Bayonetta origins.
Can Cereza and Cheshire find their happily ever
Sure,
after?
Muppet just says rip off of the Owl House.
Bayonetta Origins.
That's what I
Cereza
said.
and the Lost Demon
Owl House
prowls
would be
onto the
better
Nintendo
anyway.
Switch system March 17th.
I don't know how an Owl
Pre-orders
House
available
can
now
work,
on
though.
Nintendo eShop.
I imagine it'd be an action adventure
They should
game,
make
but
an Owl
Next,
House game. It should
please
be
take
like
a
a
look
follow-up
at
to the
this.
show. Okay, what are we getting here? Of course, it's fucking Splatoon.
yay!
Let me guess.
Yeah, you're at least 3 seconds ahead of me. I told you there's probably going to be some Splatoon news. Oh, they're finally opening. Is this? Do we finally see what this is for? Oh, it's going to be for DLC, I bet.
Like, what is it?
Sweet. Standing around mode. You stand around.
Splatoon 3 expansion pass. Yeah, what is it?
Introducing the Splatoon 3 expansion pass. This page.
Oh, you get to get the Inkopolis.
Waves of content. The first wave is Inkopolis. Make this splat-tastic place from the original Splatoon game your stomping grounds. This is Booyah Base. It's got some pretty nifty weapons and gear. You might spot a few familiar faces alongside new shopkeepers. Products here are the same as the ones in Splatsville.
Oh, that's how they're incorporating past stuff from past games.
Salmon Run, Table Turf Battle,
never mind.
Shoal, and Amiibo functionality all work in the same way here too.
So I guess that's their way of kind of porting Splatoon 1, I guess.
The Squid Sisters will also perform here during Splatfests. Need a mix of old
This is
school
like
and
technically a
freshness?
Splatoon 1
Then head
re-release
over
if
to
you think about
Inkopolis.
Or as close to ones we're going to get.
The first wave of this paid DLC launches this spring.
I wonder if any of the courses, though, are going to be playable.
I hope so.
Because they haven't said anything about courses.
Yeah, that was kind of
Oh,
vague.
what's this?
Oh wait, they're not done.
Are they doing another story part?
Side order? What does that mean?
I bet you it's a sequel to the Octo expansion. Like the story that was in the Octo expansion.
Wave 1 Inkopolis launches this
Because
spring.
I think that was the main character from
Wave
that.
2 Side Order will launch in the future.
Well, I'm sorry you're lonely in the chat, Muppet, but this channel doesn't have
The
as many
Splatoon
subscribers
3
as my main
expansion pass will be available later today on
I
Nintendo
also had to
eShop.
kind of limit this chat because you remember that stupid Illumination guy?
Many people have played.
Oh yeah, we can order
since its launch.
the expansion pass today.
Thank you all very much.
Yeah.
We hope players will be able to enjoy the game even more with the upcoming paid expansion pass. Please look forward to more information about Splatoon 3 in the future. Let's see some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Let's see a new Donkey Kong game.
Adventure awaits
Oh, I've heard of
Mickey and friends on Illusion Island. Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse,
Oh yeah, I did too.
Donald Duck, and
I actually found out about it not too long ago.
embark on a new adventure to find 3 magical books and save the mysterious island of Monoth. Run, jump, and swing to explore every nook and cranny of
Kind of
the
looks a
island.
bit like Rayman Legends.
It kind of does, yeah.
By unlocking special abilities, you can reach new places and find secret areas.
You know what I want? I want Epic Mickey re-release for Disney's 100th anniversary.
Ground pound barriers to open
They
new
might.
spaces.
I hope they do.
And glide through the air to reach distant platforms and
I want a Monica collection of just the first 2 games, even though the second one sucks.
Up to 4 pals locally can brave the
I
island.
played the first
Share
one.
a hug for extra help.
And I'm the opposite. I played the second one, but I haven't played the
Leapfrog for
first one.
larger jumps, or drop a
So I
rope
guess
to
you
lend
really
a
do
hand.
prefer shit.
Work together
No
to
wonder-
save
Well, no, the only reason why I played the
discover
second
new
one,
paths.
I have the second one on Wii U, right? And the only reason why I played it rather than the first one is when I played it, I was like, I don't have a Wii controller. At that time, I didn't have a Wii controller. So I'm just like, I'm just going to play the second one because I know you don't need the Wii controller for it.
swinging onto Nintendo Switch July 20th.
It was bad.
Pre-orders begin today on
I was about
Nintendo
to say, you
eShop.
prefer shit. No wonder you like Peach so much.
Oi, Peach is amazing. Shut the
More
fuck up.
emblems are on
No,
the way.
Right, you're wrong.
New emblems are coming to
That-
the
that's never
waves of the
true.
Fire Emblem Engage Expansion Pass DLC.
Oh yay, more
Which
Fire Emblem.
includes Hector,
Yay.
Emblem of Strength. Raised defense and
This
unleashed
game's
counterattacks.
this series has gotten so much content. This game's got more content in the last 3 years than the series has gotten in the last 10.
This battle
Camilla,
Which is
Emblem
funny to me.
Revelation. Modify the terrain to hinder enemies. Wave 3 includes Chrom and Robin, Emblem of Bonds. Overwhelm foes with sword and magic attacks.
you have it the wrong way around.
Veronica, Emblem of Heroes. I see you. Summon additional allies to fight for your cause.
What the fuck is an emblem anyway?
Newly added missions to recruit these new emblems.
Oh fuck, they got the Chaos Emeralds in this game.
And in Wave 4, a new story called Bell Xenologue will be unlocked.
Thank you for answering our prayers.
Who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
Watch out! Assassin!
I got a friend who loves these games.
Wave 2
And he
of
is gonna be
Fire
so
Emblem Engage
freaking
expansion
hyped.
pass for the Fire Emblem Engage game launches on the Nintendo Switch system later today. Take control of your destiny. This is Reverie, a world in which deities known as aspirations dwell. When a megacorp endangers the harmony between Reverie and our world, the future of humanity hangs in the balance.
I've heard of this
In
game
narrative
actually.
adventure, harness your divine gift of
Well, I've heard of this
clairvoyance to
concept. Like I
travel
heard
between
a game
worlds
like this was being made. I just didn't know anything about it.
and decide humanity's fate. Many branching story paths, along with a riveting soundtrack by Celeste composer Lena Raine, set the stage for your journey. Eventually, you'll side with one of the 6 aspirations like Bond, Power, or Chaos to change the story's outcome. To which destiny do you aspire? Harmony, The Fall of Reverie, launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch this June.
See, I like games like that where you can choose the destiny of where you go.
These games will have you rolling. Octopath Traveler 2 is just around the corner. After today's Nintendo Direct, a demo containing the game's
Hey,
opening
look on the
hours
bright
will
side.
be
At least this is
available
the first Square
on
Enix game we've actually seen,
8 new stories await. Which path will you take
as
first?
opposed to
Who will
like
your allies
getting
be?
Square Enix for like the
Where will
first
your journey lead
whole
you?
thing.
Venture
Like
through a
that
brand new
last
world
one we had.
Octopath Traveler 2, launching on Nintendo Switch February 24th. Keep it rolling. Run around and collect oodles of objects.
We're only about halfway over with this the direct. Oh sweet!
Roll in a classroom, a zoo, and space. New features.
Katamari is
include
really fun. I've
planes
actually played it
beyond
before.
Pinball Cosmos and 5 new challenges. And
Actually,
taking
a lot of
photos
these
with a
games I've
selfie
never
camera.
played, or more or less
Alright,
never
so
played.
Katamari is really fun actually. I played it on PlayStation.
June 2nd. In
Really
addition,
fun.
active Nintendo Switch Online members can play a free game trial of Katamari Damacy Reroll.
Isn't this like the first time they've done that though?
Combine the power.
Oh,
of the
cool. We
sun
get to
and
play
moon,
it,
fend
play,
off evil in this turn-based
play it for a little
RPG.
bit for the game trials.
Freely traverse a breathtaking world, meet characters from all walks of life, and devastate foes with timed attacks in battle. Complement your journey with enchanting melodies and retro-inspired tunes from the renowned.
You know, I'll be honest
Yoshinori
with you. I
Mitsuda.
actually do. You know what I like about this direct so far?
Sea of Stars
It feels
sails on
very
Nintendo
balanced.
Switch, August 29th.
Like, it doesn't feel like there's too much of one thing. It feels like there's a little bit of enough of for everyone.
Duke it out in this free-to-play online multiplayer showdown.
Which all the other ones have always felt like they catered to just one side.
Battles, air hockey style.
Oh yeah, 'cause I remember there
Use
was
each one that was striker's
just
skills to
mostly
dominate each
RPGs, and I
match.
was like,
Change the course
Yeah, that's what I was referring to. The one that it was pretty much all Square Enix, pretty much.
to gain the advantage.
how about the last one where it was just nothing?
Or
farming
knock
game.
opponents out of the arena with explosive
This looks fun.
moves. Omega Strikers slides on
I don't know if I'll buy it, but I can at least say it looks fun. I think I'd enjoy it.
Free-to-play game begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, it's free to play.
Oh, nice.
Dive back into the sprawling labyrinth.
Never mind, I'll just play it
Collection
then.
of the first 3 Etrian Odyssey games is coming to Nintendo Switch, remastered in HD. Many treasures lie deep within a massive labyrinth.
I never heard of this series.
Paths are intertwined, and vicious
Neither have
monsters
I.
lurk in the shadows. A blank map is
Have
your
you?
only guide.
No, I haven't.
By drawing the map as you explore, you can progress even further.
I kind of like how this RPG, you actually see it from the front point of view as opposed to just, you know, top down or from the side.
Defending Protector or the ultra-fast Dark Hunter.
I'll give it this, it's actually unique.
Warned, every adventure is
I probably still wouldn't like it very much, but I'll give it at least I like the way it looks.
To strengthen
Yeah,
your
this
party
doesn't look
before
like something
challenging
I
the
would buy.
labyrinth again.
The characters are
24
cute, but
newly drawn
that's about it.
character illustrations are included. Plus, take advantage of new difficulty
You have to
options
remember all these
and a
opinions
new
are
auto
subjective.
mapping
You're
function for
excited for
smoother
this, then that's
exploration.
fine.
You know, I'm actually...
Odyssey Origins
Oh, go ahead,
Collection
sorry.
launches on
Everyone's opinion
Nintendo
is
Switch
valid
June
except the
1st.
players who like
Each game in the
Page
collection will
7
also be
Aye.
available separately on Nintendo eShop.
Peach is amazing. Shut the fuck
Pre-orders
up.
begin today on
You know, now
Nintendo
I'm...
eShop.
Oh, this game was... Oh, this series was made by Atlas. Nice. Josh would love that because he loves Persona and he loves... And, you know, Atlas is like one of his favorite
All
companies.
strategy fans, the Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp
Oh,
game's
now
only a
they're
couple of
making it.
months away. Join Andy, Max, Sammy, and more
Didn't
in
they
2
delay
full
this
story
game?
campaigns, each one
Yeah.
filled with
Well, they've already made it. It was really... From what I've heard, it was pretty much ready to go.
your strategic muscles
They only
across
delayed it
the
because of the whole thing in Ukraine.
Design your own maps
They didn't
and
think it was
share them with
appropriate
friends.
at that time.
Plus, go head-to-head
Because when it was when they delayed it, it was like
Advance Wars
almost
1+2
ready to come out.
Camp comes to Nintendo Switch April 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
April 21st.
A new story will unfold in the
Kirby.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe game.
Is it Kirby?
Yes, it is.
Magolor, the interdimensional traveler from the main adventure, has
Oh, I
lost
have
his
this game
powers
pre-ordered
and must
already.
escape the realm between dimensions. All he can do now is a basic attack and jump. To regain Magolor's powers, you'll need to collect magic points by defeating enemies. With magic points, different abilities can be restored and enhanced. Improve Magolor's levitation, or increase his attack range. The order in which you restore his powers is up to you. There are over 20 interdimensional stages to explore.
This is kind of like Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury.
Up to 4 players on the same system
It's
can
nothing like
venture
3D
through
World,
this
it's just a 3D
mysterious
game.
realm together.
No, I'm saying it's in a way to where the game is a complete...
Can Magolor
It's
restore his powers
an improved
and
version of the
safely
original
return to
game,
this world?
but with another game, smaller game tacked
New
inside of
level
it.
up After clearing story mode.
See what I mean?
After today's
It has nothing to do with the way it looks. It has to do with what's in the game.
There'll be a demo today.
Up to 4 players can play a specially arranged demo with select stages and sub-games.
Yay, I pre-ordered the game, so I'm sure I'm going to like it.
On the
Wait, it's
Nintendo
coming
Switch
out
system,
that soon? I
February
didn't even remember
24th.
that.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo
I
eShop.
thought it came out in April. Damn.
We hope you're looking
They're,
forward
like,
to
bring
the
it
new
forward or
story
something.
in Kirby's Return to Dreamland.
I
Deluxe.
just could have gotten my dates mixed up with
Nintendo
other
Switch
games.
Online. Please take a look
Now
at
that I'm
this.
talking about Switch Online, I wonder what this will mean. Game Boy games!
Finally.
About time they did this.
Game Boy games are being added to Nintendo
I guess I
Switch
figured out how they did
Online.
the trading.
On Nintendo
but
Switch,
what
you
is
can
this
play these
gonna
games
be?
anytime, anywhere, just like you could back in the day.
But is this gonna be normal or is it the expansion?
Let's
pack?
introduce the games that will be available at launch.
Okay.
So on Game Boy is Game Boy
Arrange
Advance.
the falling Tetraminos and aim for a high score. Super
Please
Mario
don't-
Land
Yes,
2, 6
I
golden
love this
coins.
game.
Reclaim the castle that Wario stole from you.
You're a few seconds ahead of me, so I can't see.
The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening DX.
So this is-
Awaken
You know what's funny? So
the princess to escape
Mario Land
Twilight
2
Island. Gargoyle's Quest.
So this will
Save
be
the
like
Ghoul
both
Realm
Game
as
Boy
Fire
and Game
Brand
Boy
from the
Color
Ghosts
then.
and Goblins series. Game & Watch Gallery 3. Play an assortment of Game & Watch titles.
Weird how they're adding the third one first, but okay.
Alone in the Dark. The New Nightmare. Solve a murder mystery on the supernatural Shadow Island. Metroid 2, Return of Samus. Destroy the Metroids hiding on planet
Like, all just in
SR-388.
this green filter, or can you change it?
Wario Land 3. Traverse a
can
world that
change it to
changes
just black
between
and
day
white.
night based on your actions. Kirby's Dream Land. Float, inhale, and spit out enemies in Kirby's debut title. You can use the Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket,
Ah,
or Game Boy Color screen filters.
wow, that's cool.
Up to 2 players can play compatible games together locally or online.
Which won't work.
More games will be added in the future.
That's why they're releasing it now. I get it now.
Oh my god. I was not expecting this.
Yeah, Game Boy Advance,
Game Boy
finally.
Advance games are being added to Nintendo
Oh,
Switch
this will
Online
be for
Plus
the
expansion pack.
How did I know this was gonna happen?
Here are the games that you can play at launch.
I think I said to you,
Okay,
if they do
Super
Game
Mario
Boy and Game
Advance
Boy
4,
Advance,
Super Mario
then
Brothers
Advance
3.
is gonna be for
Play
the
38
expansion
extra
pack.
levels from the Nintendo e-reader accessory. WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games.
Are all the Mario
Experience
Advance games gonna be on here?
Fast Micro Games.
Probably.
Probably.
Koru Koru Korurin. Guide the spinning stick to the goal without hitting obstacles.
I highly doubt it, but I hope one of the Hantaro. I hope the Hantaro game comes to the Game Boy Advance one. That's just a really fun game.
For a
Oh, the
portable
worst
system.
Mario Kart.
Mario and Luigi
Yes, I
Superstar
love this
Saga.
game. I don't
Venture
like
through a
RPGs,
zany
but I like
world and
Mario and
fight with
Luigi.
equally zany attacks.
Me too.
The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. Shrink to miniature size and dive into a big adventure. Local and online play is
That's my favorite top-down Zelda game.
Players
Oh
can
wow,
play
you can
together.
actually
I love
do-
that.
You can actually do 4 players. So I guess they figured out how to do the link cable thing.
More games
Yeah.
will be added to this library as well.
Do you know why I figure? You know how I figured?
After
You know
this
what's funny to
presentation,
me?
You can play these Game Boy titles with the Nintendo Switch Online.
So, like,
membership.
do you know why the Pokemon games aren't on the Game Boy one
Titles with
or
the
Advance
Nintendo
yet?
Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership.
Still, it's cool they're finally
Select
adding
Game Boy
games.
titles. Will be
Do you know why they didn't do Pokemon?
Switch. And after today's Nintendo Direct, you'll be
Because
able
they
to
haven't
play
found out how to trade
Game Boy
Pokemon yet.
titles we introduced.
Oh, they are
That is the
literally-
only-
they are literally coming today.
Please look forward to more information
Oh,
about Nintendo
sweet.
Switch Online and Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh, that's
Plus
gonna be great to
expansion
add
in the
into
future.
my Switch.
Let's see a few more headlines.
With all this
I got this new
talk,
memory.
I guarantee
The
the
original
last game
Metroid
is gonna
Prime
be
game is remastered
Zelda.
on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, they're remastering Metroid Prime. Great, now where's Metroid
What?
Prime 4?
From what I've heard, this has been ready to go for like 2 years. At least from the rumor I've heard, they've remastered all the games. Is it remastered or is it remade?
It's a remaster.
Okay. Because sometimes they call it remake or remaster, so I just like to make sure. I never actually played.
Game, but
Yeah. I want to get them for GameCube, and then the Wii. You know, the Metroid Prime trilogy on Wii is like over $100.
The
Yeah.
first first Metroid Prime game, originally released on the
it
Nintendo
was also on
GameCube
Wii U
system,
and you
has
could
been
get it for like
remastered
20
for
bucks.
Nintendo Switch. Explore Talon 4 from the perspective of Samus Aran. But beware, there's more to this alien planet than meets the eye.
I figured it'd be it wouldn't be a good idea to actually do Metroid Prime 4 if you didn't release the first one on here. Because if you don't know Metroid Prime and you bought 4 thinking you might like it or something like that, you might be confused. So it makes perfect sense to me to release the originals, or at least the original one on here, just to give people an idea.
Remaster adds new dual stick controls, allowing you to move around while separately changing your point of view. You can also select a control style that recreates the feel of the original game, among other control options. Explore Talon 4 with your preferred playstyle. The digital version of Metroid Prime Remastered launches on Nintendo eShop later today. The physical version of the game will be available in stores February 27th.
Oh, it's going to be digital only. Oh, never mind.
Put your master detective skills to the
I'll
test.
consider it. I don't know if I'm going to get it, though.
This is the World Detective Organization. Yuma, a trainee detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him, will solve the strange incidents within Kanai Ward, a city ruthlessly controlled by Amaterasu Corporation. You'll investigate these incidents alongside master detectives of the organization. Each one has a supernatural ability that can prove useful during investigations. Mimic body types and voices with disguise.
This kind of looks like Persona to me.
Detect heartbeats and whispers
discount
with audio
Persona.
aptitude.
Yeah,
Witness
that's what this
past crime
is.
scenes with post-cognition. These abilities can be
You got your
shared with
spirits, you have your characters, you have
so
the
use them to get
style.
closer to cracking a case. After collecting
This
enough
is like
evidence,
discount Persona.
a mystery labyrinth will appear. Spot the inconsistencies and uncover the truth. Master Detective Archives Rain Code launches on Nintendo Switch June 30th.
I like that name, though.
Take flight once more. A remastered collection of both Baten Kaitos games, originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system, is coming to Nintendo Switch. After a long and peaceful era on the floating islands above Earth, the Empire's conspiracy looms closer.
Oh, these games are expensive on GameCube. It's great they're re-releasing these.
Now, if only they
You'll
re-released
stand up
other
to the
GameCube
Empire
games.
across 2 different eras of war.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Right there, we just got
During your
Metroid Prime,
travels,
but
you'll
come on.
visit various locales. and
Dude, we
team
need to
up
get the
with
Zelda.
like-minded
We need to
allies.
get Wind Waker and freaking
Battles
Twilight
of
Princess on
Barnes
Switch.
Madness.
Cause fuck, they've already have HD remasters on Wii U. Put them on
Determined by
Switch.
the attributes and combinations of your
You just
cards.
gotta change the control stream and you're good.
From the deck. In these
It's gonna be one of the easiest conversions to do because of that.
Second decisions to edge closer to
I know
victory.
they ported over most
What
of their Wii U
revelations will
games.
come to light in the skies above and the
Actually, you know what?
lands
That's another
below?
thing I should have said at the beginning. I
Baten
want them to
Kaitos
port
1 and
Woolly
2
World to the
HD
Switch.
Remaster soars onto Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
this
we already have
summer.
Crafted World.
Yeah, that's the problem. Fuck that game.
Dive into your new fantasy life.
Live the
Ooh.
life you want in a new fantasy life game. While exploring the once thriving island, you'll meet a mysterious girl.
I've never heard of the series.
Neither have I.
Then travel between past and present to make the island your own. Become a woodcutter,
So this is a
angler,
farming game.
cook, blacksmith,
More like a life simulation game.
paladin.
Yeah, it looks like a life simulator more than a
Take on different roles to develop
farming
the
sim.
island.
Yeah, because you fight monsters too.
Rebuild.
Oh yeah, there's isn't
This
necessary.
life is yours to live.
So it's like Animal Crossing.
No, it's a bit more exciting because you actually fight monsters.
Restoration is about
The closest you do to fight monsters in Animal Crossing is when you haven't been home for a while, and you go inside your home and there's cockroaches on the floor, and then you step on them. That's the closest to monster fighting you do in Animal Crossing, is stepping on cockroaches.
What is this?
We still got like 10 minutes, or less than 10 minutes. So we probably got like 5.
Oh wow. That was brave.
Wave 4 is racing in.
I know a lot of people like. I know a lot of people like Professor Layton games. So.
Alright, what have we got this time, Nintendo?
Yoshi's Island.
What do we got for Mark?
Yeah.
Course is
My
zooming
boy.
into Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Ew.
Booster
My boy
Course
gets his
Pass
own new
DLC.
course, as he rightfully
No,
should.
ew. No, ew.
Your ills are not.
No.
Your ills are not applicable
Birdo,
so
who
far.
originally
Oh, new
hit the track
character.
in Mario Kart
Wow.
Double Dash, is also being added to Wave 4.
I didn't think they were adding new characters, but okay.
You know what I would like? I would like a new battle arena.
Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8
That's
Deluxe.
it.
New character,
Booster Course
cool.
Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game races onto the Nintendo Switch system this spring.
You're not going to say anything
Active
about the
Nintendo
courses?
Switch Online Plus expansion pack
Okay.
members can enjoy this DLC at no additional
Well, it's just the
cost.
spring, so there's probably gonna be another direct, and they'll go more into it.
Still, it's cool that they're adding like a new character and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're giving Yoshi his own little course.
Yeah, Mega Man.
I bet you the last game is going to be Zelda, there's no doubt about it.
Probably.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't, but there's no doubt in my mind.
It was either gonna be the first or the last. This is what I'm really looking forward to this. I love the Mega Man Battle Network games. Yay, Chibi Baseball. That's just what it is. I'm considering getting this. It's like The Sims, but Disney. I forgot that it was being made.
Thank you for staying with us so far. This will be our last segment. Please take a look.
Of course, it's gonna be Zelda. I bet you it's gonna be Zelda. Yep, I knew it. Nintendo, you're very predictable sometimes.
Hey, at least they're actually showing it this time. When was the last time we actually had a Zelda sequel on the same console? Was it 64?
Rise, my
I think it was like
servants.
Majora's Mask.
Sweep over Hyrule.
Yeah.
Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors.
So, is the villain Ganondorf? I know Calamity Ganon was the villain in Breath of the Wild, but is Ganondorf at this time?
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Cool, they added grinding. Kind of like Sonic. Oh, so you can build cars. Great, it turned into fucking Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't be as bad as that.
Oh, I highly doubt it. This is my favorite Zelda universe, period. I love the characters in this.
I was half expecting them to say it's been delayed, but no, it's still coming out in May.
Yeah, a week before my birthday.
That was
A
The
little
Legend of
over a
Zelda,
week.
Tears of the Kingdom, the latest entry in the Legend
No,
of
under a
Zelda
week.
series.
Comes out like
In addition to the standard version,
5
a
days before my
collector's
birthday.
edition of the game containing various items
Oh,
will
no,
release
you'll
on
want
launch day.
that.
A new
I
amiibo
already
for
pre-ordered
Link
it.
from this game will also be available
Ooh.
on the same day.
It won't be bad.
We hope you're looking forward to Link's
Please tell me
next
it's for
grand
pre-order
adventure.
right now.
They just said
That's
like-
all for today's Nintendo Direct.
I'm talking about on GameStop's
Thank you for
website.
watching.
So no Donkey Kong, no Yoshi. Well, I mean, you got a course, but that was it.
I kind of miss when they actually surprised you with something at the very end, just to throw you off. So that was the direct.
That was the direct. All right, I'll let you go first.
Better than the last few. Well, that's
all
not
I can
saying
say-
much.
That's all I can say. It was better than the last couple of them, but I did kind of like how this direct had a bit more variety than the last one.
Yeah, it wasn't just one genre. It had, I mean, I thought there was a little more RPGs than I would personally have liked to see, but I still think it was still very, very, for the most part, balanced. Pretty much all my predictions came true except for the Mario one. That surprises me. They never go this long without having a new Mario anything in production and then announcing it. So that actually surprises me.
Or maybe they'll do it in the next direct, but I doubt it.
They probably will because think about it. When have we gone this long without a new Mario anything in production?
I don't know.
Those that's it actually surprised me.
Well,
Overall, I think it was all right. I mean, it could have been better, but it could have been worse. It was all right.
it's kind of funny how with this direct, I was most excited about Game Boy and Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, that was like the best part, to me at least.
It's like we both knew they were working on one, and now it's finally here.
Yeah, and I'm really happy about it.
I think they said it was coming out today, so you can download it. I still haven't gotten my
Was
new,
it-
I still haven't gotten my new Switch yet, so I have to wait until I get my money.
It's supposed to come out later today, so it'll be out in a little while. Probably be out in a few hours.
Still, I like what they've done with it.
Yeah, the thing is, the reason why they're holding off on doing it originally was because of Pokemon, and I don't think they figured out how to do the trading, which is why they haven't released. Which is why Pokemon isn't being released yet.
They probably will find a way to do that. Because I know they were.
Oh, I have no doubt they will. They're just trying to figure it out now, and that's the reason why they're trying to, you know, they were going to release it then, but I guess they got tired of waiting.
Actually, you know what would be cool?
Hmm.
If they somehow found a way to also add the transfer pack emulation to the Nintendo 64, because I know they're adding Pokemon Stadium. So whenever they release the Game Boy games, imagine if you could transfer Pokemon from those on the Switch to the Pokemon Stadium games that are also on.
I bet you that's what they're trying to figure out.
Because that would be cool.
I bet you they're trying to figure out how to do something like that. That'd be really great. Oh, that's funny. So, Tears of the Kingdom is no longer available on the website for GameStop. Like they're all quote unquote, it's not available. So if you already pre-ordered it, you pre-ordered it. So I wonder why that is. Huh. Well, I got to keep an eye out for the for that collector's edition. Hopefully, it won't be too much more expensive. Tears of the Kingdom was already up to $70, which I don't mind too much. It's only $10 more than normal. What do you think? What do you think about that? Like how games are now getting $70?
Well, I mean, I guess inflation was inevitable, but I don't know.
Well, the way I see it, it makes perfect sense because when you think about it, so game prices have not changed since the mid 2000s. They've been like $60 since the PS3 and 360 era. So I'm just like, raising it $10 isn't that big of a deal. It's only $10 more. Come on now. I hate how people just like. I keep seeing people just complain about it, and it pisses me off. It's like it's $10 more. Quit being cheapskates. It isn't that bad. It could have been $20 more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Overall, I liked it.
Yeah. It was overall it was alright.
Yeah.
I'm still a bit disappointed we didn't get anything about Donkey Kong, but because when you think about it, it's technically been nearly a decade since Tropical Freeze came out. I know that was ported to the Switch, but it was a port. It wasn't a new game.
And it came out closer to the Switch's release, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like it came out like a year or two after.
Yeah, 2018.
Yeah.
So it's been that long without any Donkey Kong.
Josh texted me and told me he thought it was a solid direct. That's surprising because he's been very critical of directs lately. So with the last few directs, so him saying that's a solid direct, man, that's awesome.
I mean, yeah, it was alright. It was better than the last couple of ones they had.
Yeah, the last couple kind of sucked.
Yeah. I think there was a good balance with this one, and I was just mainly happy about the Game Boy stuff.
I was happy about a lot of things. I'm happy that I got the trailers. I got a bunch of the trailers I wanted to see. I saw Mega Man. I saw some Kirby. We got the Game Boy announcements.
Dude, do you know what I just saw someone? Do you know what I just saw someone say on Twitter?
What?
The Legend of Zelda Nuts and Bolts.
That's what I just said. Overall though, I'm pretty happy with this direct. I think that it had enough to make me satisfied for now.
Yeah. God, I need to get my new Switch. It's been too long.
Do you know when it's coming in, or have you ordered it, or?
No, I haven't actually ordered it yet because I haven't got any money. I'm broke.
I know that feeling. Literally, all my money has been going towards bills. I haven't really bought anything for myself in a while.
Because recently I just sent like $60 to my composer. Because I asked him to remake the music for episode 20 of Styx Reborn.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I'm doing is, I'm going to eventually re-release every episode in 4K, but release it as a compilation.
Ooh, nice.
So like there'll be season 1, which will be updated, and then season 2 will be updated, and season 3 will probably be changed as well.
That'll be good. I'm excited for the future episodes. How many did I record for? 2 or 3?
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Yeah. Okay. It's good you asked me to record on that day because I haven't been on my computer since.
God, imagine tomorrow I'm just like, I need you to record.
Well, I can go back there. I just haven't gone back there.
You haven't been motivated to do so.
No, more like I've been just too busy. Like I haven't had any time to go on my computer, which is sad because I want to play Cliff Penguin some days, and I'm just too lazy to go back there. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. So is the reaction still going on?
Yeah, I'll probably end it in a sec. I didn't get much attention, but like I said, the second channel doesn't get as much viewers as my first one does.
Maybe you should have.
It was something different.
Sorry. Yeah.
It was the first stream for my rebrand, so that's good.
Maybe I think maybe you should have streamed on your regular channel and then put the recording on the second channel, and also put it say this is where our streams are going to be after this one.
Maybe I'll see if I can do that next time. But anyway, that was
Yeah.
the direct. Thank you guys for joining us for watching this. The 3 of you that were watching. I will see you guys soon because I've got a new Yossi and the Art of Media video coming out next month. It's going to be on Yoshi Games, Cleve's favorite.
Yo.
And yeah, and then there's also a new Sticks Reborn episode next week, which is going to be episode 16, so it's where they go gambling. I'll give you a little bit. I'll give you a little bit of information on the plot. Basically, the city they go to is just nothing but money. And like the place is literally called Cashopolis, and Larry's like, "Huh, it must be a rig joint." Anyway.
Nice.
Hope you guys look forward to that, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.